Manners bought him. They stayed with the Dartnells, but he has been a little bit disappointing. And Clondor Robin lining up at the back there. So flag is raised, runners being called forward. Off and racing. So away they head, and Art of Illusion it is who leads them towards the first of the couple of fences they'll take on this part of the racecourse, and the field already strung out as they approach the first. Art of Illusion is over in the lead from Hippo des Angrais. Watching the whole field over, Clondor Robin was the back marker over it. They've all taken the first safely, and they climb now uphill towards the second, which is the first of the ditches. Art of Illusion jumped it well, better than Hippo des Angrais in second place. In third early on is Walk in the Wild. Colour change to some publications. Highway 103 in white with red sleeves is in fourth place, with a couple of lengths back in fifth to Fort Denison as they climb the hill for the first time. Halden Hill up on the outside comes next, ahead of the blue and white hoop colours of Neil the Legend. Early on, the back markers include Gallic Georgie in white and green colours, and as they run downhill, Imperial Hope in the orange and black checks is towards the rear of the field as well. Clondor Robin just the back marker. So the runners will make the turn and begin the approach to the third, which is the first of the trio in the home straight. Art of Illusion under Tom Scudamore has the lead from Hippo des Angrais in second for Brian Carver. Racing in third is Walk in the Wild, Highway 103 in white and red, and towards the inside Fort Denison. As the leader Art of Illusion takes the third, again Hippo des Angrais didn't take it too fluently, but the whole field are over intact, and the next one comes up swiftly. Art of Illusion over the fourth. Hippo des Angrais was better there, holding on to second ahead of Walk in the Wild in the green colours. Halden Hills make ground up on the outside in the McManus hoops of Highway 103 as Art of Illusion leads them over the fifth. Back marker over it was the white-faced Clondor Robin, who would be around about 10 lengths behind the pace-setting Art of Illusion as they make their way up past us. And the journey, one complete circuit before we reach the finish. So Art of Illusion pointing his toe out in front, leading by 2 to 3 lengths. Hippo des Angrais in second. In third is Walk in the Wild. In fourth place, as they turn away, Fort Denison disputes that with Halden Hill and Highway 103. Neil the Legend in the hooped colours of blue and white, just ahead of Gallic Geordie as they make the turn. And the last two, Imperial Hope. And still the back marker is Clondor Robin. So turn down the side of the racecourse, a line of 4 fences, the last of which will be the second open ditch. And Art of Illusion has the advantage. Hippo des Angrais and Walk in the Wild are second and third. Fort Denison, Halden Hill and Highway 103 make up the next trio, with up on the outside Neil the Legend as the leader. Art of Illusion prepares to take the first of this quartet of fences. Fort Denison gave it a right belt and lost about 3 places there. Really hit that hard, and that's knocked him right back in the field as Art of Illusion leads Hippo des Angrais, Walk in the Wild and Halden Hill. They remain the front 4 from Highway 103. Making some progress on the inside is Gallic Geordie, likewise Imperial Hope as Art of Illusion leads them over the one before the ditch. And after that error, Fort Denison, who was in 4th place at the time, has dropped to the back of the field with Clondor Robin. This is 6 from the finish, and Art of Illusion leads them over it. From in second, the grey Hippo des Angrais, with Walk in the Wild in the dark green colours in third, as they've now completed a circuit. In 4th place, Highway 103 disputes that with Halden Hill as they turn at the far end. They're racing in 4th and 5th with Imperial Hope on the outside of Gallic Geordie. Then behind these, Clondor Robin. Neil the Legend towards the outside is one from the back as Art of Illusion puts in another big leap over that fence. Fort Denison remains the back marker. But all 10 are still standing as they race now towards the fence before climbing the hill. Art of Illusion continuing to jump soundly, has the advantage as they make the climb for the final time. Hippo des Angrais and Walk in the Wild are still second and third. Those front 3 places have largely remained unchanged throughout. Halden Hill comes next from Highway 103. Still making some progress, Gallic Geordie, the white jacket, rapidly turning brown with the sheepskin noseband, and Imperial Hope. And the front 7 bunch up. They're a few lengths ahead now of Clondor Robin, who shows in 8th place, and a long gap back to the last two, Neil the Legend and Fort Denison. So Art of Illusion, Tom Scudamore asks for a bit more effort, but Walk in the Wild for Jamie Moore covers the move seemingly pretty easily as they make their way mud spattered towards the third last. Halden Hill is in third, then behind these Gallic Geordie as they race towards 3 from the finish. Art of Illusion on the right, Walk in the Wild, not much between the pair over that, with Halden Hill in third, Highway 103 in white and red, and then behind those Gallic Geordie. This is 2 from the finish. Up in front was Walk in the Wild. From in second place, Art of Illusion. Halden Hill trying to get on terms now with Highway 103. This is the last, and it's Walk in the Wild who runs down the fence but has the lead. Halden Hill also lunged out to the left, and they're now on the run-in, and Walk in the Wild out in front by a couple of lengths from Art of Illusion. Staying on strongly is Gallic Geordie now late in the piece in the white and green, but Walk in the Wild got a break on Gallic Geordie, who's running on, and doubles on the day for Jamie and Gary Moore, and a win for Heart of the South Racing. Walk in the Wild beat Gallic Geordie, Art of Illusion, Halden Hill, Highway 103, and they were clear of the second half of the field.
Here is the outcome of the third race. First, number 9, Walk in the Wild. Second, number 3. Third, number 2. And the fourth placed horse, number 5. The provisional result of the Terry Cornish Handicap Steeplechase. First, number 9, Walk in the Wild. Second, number 3, Gallic Geordie. Third, number 2, Art of Illusion. And the fourth placed horse, number 5, Highway 103. The distances were 3 1/4 lengths and 1 3/4 of a length, 3 1/4 lengths and 1 3/4 of a length.
The starting prices for race number 3, the Terry Cornish Handicap Chase. As your winner, Walk in the Wild enters the winners and